Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Pisces, this is your channel and only your channel, so please go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when your new readings come up or classics. I'm going to post those too. Pisces, lots of tension in the sky, and we're going to figure out how to work with it. What is the main struggle, do you ask? We're going to get into it. Let me shuffle a few more cards, but I think the main struggle, the main concern, and I'll tell you exactly when it's going to happen. I'll give you exact dates of when it's going to happen, is letting go, is allowing yourself to finally leave. Whether you listen, this is your reading, okay? You take it how it resonates. I'm going to describe the energies the cards tell me, but you take it where it resonates in your life. And yes, since this is an energy reading, this is for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign. So you take it and apply it to where it applies in your life. But the major challenge here is walking away. And I think that there's a time, especially some of you are going to have when you're just done and maybe finally have the ability. Now, something may be getting in your way of walking away, and that is trying to make something work. And some of you might find a way, but we're going to get into more details. We have the 8 of Cups. And that is being done with something, being fed up with something, being really like, I don't want to work this hard anymore. I don't have the energy. That's really what this card is saying. I don't really have the energy to put any more into this. I don't want to do it. I'm kind of all dried up in terms of how I feel about it. I'm like apathetic. I'm done. If I had to sum up a word for the 8 of Cups, it's apathy. You know, it's this sense of I just don't have any more desire to do this. And then what happens? Temperance. And I'm going to tell you what the dates are. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Not all the way in Sagittarius season, no. But the moon is going to end up in Sagittarius, and that is next week, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, which this energy will cover. So maybe Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, and part of Wednesday. So when that moon goes into Sagittarius, there's going to be maybe a sense of being able to figure out a solution to something you were almost done with. Now, why would you want to do that? Because you never completely walked away. So this is telling me, it's like, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? You're hemming, you're hawing, you're having a very difficult time making up your mind. Check out the astrology on Astrology Motivation if you want to get in deep into what planets are causing this, but Neptune is having a little bit of an impact on you, and so is the moon. And those two are always known to cause a little bit of confusion. So what do we need to get right now is ask the question, Pisces, God, what do you want Pisces to do? Should they stay? Why should they make this work out? What's going on? You're actually going to have something in the future coming to you. There's actually a really great opportunity that's coming. Something has come out in the future. Let's see what it is. We have Knight of Swords. This is coming out in the future. A sense of going after something, taking something. It's almost like you're trying to make things work in a situation that you know is done, because you know that there's something that's coming up that you definitely want to do, and you just want to like keep the peace until then. And I guess what the cards are saying is that's what you do, or that's what you're going to end up doing, is trying to keep the peace until you can take action and be around the people that you really do like. Because there is a sense of finding your sense of belonging and your sense of purpose toward the end of the week, maybe by this Sagittarius moon, because the end of the week is around, the end of whatever week you're watching this. Let's put it that way. Is like, hold out. There's this sense of, there's an answer that will come. There's certainty that will come, because there's people that are coming into your life that really empower you to feel good about yourself and really celebrate you. And I think that that will make things very clear. This sense of community with regards to your purpose, so that you don't feel alone. I feel like you're just sitting on something trying to make it work, even though you know it doesn't feed you anymore. It doesn't fulfill you anymore. Because what does? Well, you're going to find what does. And that's the happy answer to the end of this week. There's a sense of, you know where your purpose is, you know where your passion is, you're just having a hard time letting go. And that extra support, people celebrating you, people encouraging you, or you finding your people, your tribe, that they have the same mentality as you. It's like once you do that, you're going to just go. I just also heard this, an offer. There's an offer that's coming in that I think is going to make your decision really clear. And so ultimately, whether you wanted this answer or not, what's going to happen, Pisces? You're going to leave. You're going to leave. You're just kind of like biding your time and trying to make everything okay. You want to grow, because really the foundation of Sagittarius energy is growth. You're just so done with something, Pisces, but you feel bad about it. That's why there's still emotions involved. But you're so done. You're just trying to keep the peace, until, you know what, I got to go be happy. And that's what's going to happen. So it is definitely telling you, move on. You know, make your peace, find a balance, but move on. Move on. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. Move on to what you really want, to believe in yourself. You're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do it anyway. Let's get more cards out of here for you, Pisces. We still got to dig into the details. Oh, and there's always an extended reading. I hope you will join me for that, where we go real deep. And I'll see you there. The link is down below in the description box. I'll also attach it above here. See? All this new stuff. So 2 cards are hidden from me. Let's see what isn't. You don't want to be disappointed. See, when disappointment, when the card looking back comes up in the future, it's telling me you don't want to be disappointed about something. You're trying to still make something work because you're afraid that, oh no, what if I'm sad about it in the future? You know, what if I miss it in the future? Because you can't see what the future has in store, but the cards can. And the cards can see that you have so much wonderful happiness in front of you. Why would you settle? Now, out of disappointment, you could rush into something like marriage or like committing yourself to something because you want to decide your future because you don't see what's coming. But I can tell you, there's so much better coming to you if you have enough faith to walk away. Because it's like you always have a choice. You always have a choice. And that choice is, do I stay? Do I stay and try to make this work out? Or do I leave? Do I let myself grow and expand? If you let yourself grow and expand, there's celebration here. There's happiness here. There's abundance here. There's success here. You don't want to feel disappointed. You're worried about being disappointed, but there's so many opportunities that are going to come your way. I feel like your sense of impending disappointment is making you want to rush into a decision for your future. Interesting. So wait, because we have 2 unknowns, right? Right? Work and disappointment. So there is this sense right now of you have been working really hard on something and it's not growing. And that let me show you how the cards came out. Let me show you. The fact that you have been working your butt off on something that isn't moving forward, that you haven't shown any growth on, probably your job, since it's Pentacles, is making you lose hope and lose faith and think, oh, this doesn't have a solution. I'm always going to fail because I don't get it. And that is why you are focused on, okay, so I better cling on to and hold on to this other thing because I don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want to keep working on something that's not going to give me, that's not going to yield anything. You're misinterpreting this failure. This isn't failure. It's just the time it's taking to be able to produce something. It is going to absolutely produce something, and you will definitely be with the people that you are supposed to be amongst, unless you rush into a decision that says, you're going to go a whole different way. You're going to rush into the decision to make yourself basically feel better about whatever your butt hurt over now, right? And it'll take your life in a totally different direction, and you could have been here. That's happiness, success, abundance. It's like having the faith, even though, because the Knight of Swords, let's talk about him. The Knight of Swords is somebody who makes a decision based on half knowledge. Like, he doesn't know. He's not completely informed, but he goes for it. And that could be good or bad. He just goes for it, right? That could be good or bad. But when it comes out with these two cards, it's saying you're going to be happy you took the chance and decided to go for it, whatever your dreams were, whatever your aspirations were, whatever your courage. If you follow your courage, that's the Sun. If you follow your courage, you will find exactly what you are looking for. If you worry about your disappointment, this could be something to do with Queen of Swords. This could be a person. This could be like you'll end up in counseling, or you'll end up in marriage counseling, or you'll end up needing further advice because ultimately there's just a sense of not necessarily something bad, but it's not the Sun card. I mean, it's the four of wands, which doesn't necessarily, it means like you're rushing into a completion. You want things to be completed. And the first option is let them stay open and just move toward what you really know you want, but you're not sure of. This is a time, Pisces, for a leap of faith. I think if I combine these two energies, you will figure something out. Okay, so let's get more, right? What are they going to figure out? What is Pisces going to figure out? What do they need to know? That you are so capable. You are just so capable. That if you love something and you put your love into it, you are magical. And that's what you don't know. And that's sad. But it's all that, interaction with the moon, square to the moon, opposite the moon, conjunction. Those of you born at the end of Pisces season, conjunct with Neptune, you don't have that sense of, real clear sense of, but I'm worth it, right? But this is a sense of new love. It could be something new that you'll love is going to come out. It's going to be like, this is your work. Magician is, you're making this happen. You're taking something and manifesting it from the ether into reality. You are doing it. That's a confirmation. You are going to absolutely achieve what you have not given up on. You will figure it out. No need to make decisions based on worry or fear, right? That you're going to be somehow disappointed. Let me say this to you. With the way the cards are falling, if you make your decision based on, but I got to have something nice in my life right now, I don't want to regret this in the future, this is where you end up. I'm so glad. Thank you, God, for, because I was a little confused too, right? I'm sure I can just imagine how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments below. But if you rush into this decision, this commitment, or this communion with, I'm going to make a decision based on, I don't want to regret it in the future, right? People aren't going to respect or appreciate what you do or who you are. They're going to look right through you and look right over you for God knows how long, until you wake up and have enough self-esteem to realize, shit, I wasted how many more years of my life. That's what's going to happen. Queen of Pentacles is here. So maybe it's got something to do with, I don't know, this could be once again another person. This could have to do with managing your money or way that you want to make money, but it's actually much more mundane. This way, you take a risk and you go for it, even though you're scared, you're gonna make magic. But this is a sense of going the sensible way, going the way that you can feel and touch and be certain of now, is going to take you down to a place that you will regret. You will regret it, because ultimately you made the decision based on regret or fear of regret, and that's where you're going to end up. So don't do it. I guess what I'm saying is don't make the practical choice. You know exactly what your heart is telling you to do, and you need to listen to it. We're going to find out how this is manifesting in each of the areas of your life specifically. Oh, we have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. What? Maybe we'll get some timestamps in there too. You know. Oh, man. Oh, God, we got to discuss this. Okay, we're going to go to the extended. Let me give you a quick glimpse at these cards, and then I'll get into letting you know what they mean. The link is below, and I'll see you guys there.